on the channel, who's that jumping out the sky? Well, it's Rey Mysterio from WWE Mattel Elite 124.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 124 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, a stranger to no Mattel line, we got the LWO version of Rey Mysterio. Don't call him Junior. And of course, for all your Rey Mysterio needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. It's that easy. It's that easy. And it's easy as that is we're going to do this unboxing. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And time farther from the couch, you might tell a story or two along the way. We'll see what happens. You never know. There's no script to these unboxings. But Rey Mysterio, no stranger, as I said, to the Mattel lines here. Depending on the timetable of releases, who knows how those go. I got two channels with videos coming all the time. I did just recently unbox his latest main event figure. I was at 162 main event. Also in LWO gear, so we'll bring that out a little bit for comparison time later on in this video, but it's all coming up LWO, and I was in the house the night he went into the Hall of Fame and the LWO was reborn, and I shed a little tear for my LWO fallen friends of the past in WCW, and I always felt like I was kind of an honorary member of the LWO. Of course, I'm, part of the Latino world order. I'm part Latino, right? Yeah, maybe not, but I did date a spicy Latino one time for a while after college. Wild times, let me tell you. And in a plot twist, Todd McFarlane, she was known as Angie was her name. Her name was Angie. And of course, you guys know my wife, Angie. She's been on the channel a time or two. For the longest time, my friend circle, my friend group, we'd go out and stuff and say, where's Angie 2? And we always called Angie 2 because they all remembered Angie 1. And let me tell you guys, you'd never forget Angie 1. You'd never forget. And she was older than me too, which was wild times. So anyways, what are we talking about? Rey Mysterio? Okay, let's dive into Rey Mysterio. Let's see what's going on. LWO right there. There he is, the Masked Avenger, Rey Mysterio 125 or 124. First time in the line? No. Looking good though. Looks like a little hybrid of LWO and regular Rey a little bit there. Elite, WWE 8 and up, Rey. And then on the back, got Rey again, tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the cross-sell, unboxing every single one of these on the channel. You know how we do it around here. Make sure you subscribe. From San Diego, California, I can personally tell you, beautiful this time of year. 5'6", 175 pounds, finisher, 619. And Todd, you know what that is the area code of? You're right, San Diego. Todd, you've been paying attention here. Shout out to Top and Farther from the Couch. The 2025 Royal Rumble match started off with a bang when the Ultimate Underdog faced off against Penta in a battle of generational luchadors. And I do not remember that at all. That's one of those sad things, maybe dementia sitting in, maybe, possibly. But also things just move and turn and burn so fast you forget stuff. Because when you're a little kid back in the 80s, when Axe and Smash were 1 and 2, that was talked about years later on the playground. Feels like this should have kind of that same kind of feel a little bit. Obviously not a tag team, but I don't know. That's just stuff moves so fast in this day and age. And that's what people forget sometimes. But I don't forget, so maybe I don't have dementia. See you later. Goodbye. Yet. I'll get it eventually. But there it is, Rey in the package here, some extra hands for Rey, and we got some twist ties for Rey. You can't keep a good luchador down unless you lock him in some twist ties. That's what I've always found, and that's what we got going for Rey here. Uh-oh, he's locked in there pretty tight around the hand. We need looser twist ties. Todd, you're didn't you tell me you were like the president of the Twist Tie Industry Association? You're not the president, you're on the board of directors. Well, that makes even more sense is what it does. But we need to do something about the twist ties. I get it, you love twist ties. It's a whole industry unto itself. I understand that. But let's not make them so tight. How about let's get looser twist ties. See you later. Goodbye. I like my ladies loose and my twist ties even looser. That's what I'm saying. There you go. But let's dive into Rey Mysterio. How about? Let's see what's going on. Looking pretty darn good right here. So we get the same hands. Just choose your own adventure. Fist of Fury. Open hands here. Rey's always purring like a cat. He's always going to get you. He's going to play cats is what he's going to do. He's got that going on. We do got Rey out of the package, and we got that typical Rey head. If anybody needs a new head sculpt, it is one, of course, Cody Rhodes. That's who we need first. Let's get that done. Let's get some new head from Cody. But Rey's right there. We've had so much reuse over the years of Rey on these heads. Every once in a blue moon, we get a new one. But we need to dial in and get some new Rey Mysterio heads going on here. This one always looks crazy. He almost looks like an alien. Maybe it's the mask. I don't know. Got the big cross in the forehead. I do like the mask, though, on this, and it's bare on the back. Got the jock strap on the back there. Got a little bit of a smirk, that Mysterio smirk going on. You do get the shirt over the top. It is old school plastic version. We've had a lot of Reys with these over the years. Oh, thinking back to like 2010, 11. Oh, man, just wild times with these from Rey. We get the Latino World Order shirt here, LWO. Makes sense. He is the leader of the LWO all these years later. Now diving into Rey, looking pretty darn good, I will say. Now, he just got the paint down the arms here. So the red and black and white paint there, looking interesting. All those Rey tattoos all over the chest and the sides. He's a Mexican right there. It says it right there, Mexican. And then I love the back tattoo. That's probably my favorite tattoo of Rey's. You got the wristbands here, of course, that go into the gloves, the white gloves. We talked about those already. And very interesting tight design down here. It's like a glossy but matte slash glossy gray. That's what it is. I'm inventing things here, but it is a wild look, and I like the glossy nature to it here. Looking very good. WWE Rey got the Mexican flag, or is that California flag? California flag over there, it looks like. Then you got Mysterio on the side. Mysterio. You got all kinds of stuff. Boot decor, and he is the Gamote. I hate that term. The Gamote. Okay. All right. The Gamote down there. But looking good in the leg department here. Arms do go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows playing all the hits. Hands back forth side side removable. Head back forth side side removable. Ab crunch. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need them. Leg goes up for the big boot. No issues there. No issues there. Vietnam. We've won the war. Double jointed pin knees, but double jointed, working good. Boot cut, working good. Ankles working good. Smooth as butter for old Rey here today. And then you do get the ankles back first side to side, up and down, and toe articulation. So we got a little bit of ultimate style here for Rey, a little bit there. Not bad. I think the weakest part of this one is the head sculpt on this. We need a new Rey head. We need a new old man Rey with some gray in the beard, maybe. And we're going to stick him on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10% once again. And there it is. The LWO marches on. Another day, another victory for Rey Mysterio. Looking pretty darn good. And I wonder, when is Rey going to retire? I'm not rushing him into retirement by any means. But we know this is AJ Styles last year, supposedly, as they do say. I don't think anybody ever really retires. Money talks at the end of the day. There's always one more in you if somebody gives you enough money. You think the day I retire from my day job and they say, wait a minute, Kyle, I'm going to give you 10 grand if you can come back and do this one thing. You think I'm coming back? Of course I'm coming back. It's 10 grand. Why would I not do that? And if Saudi says, hey, Rey, you retired 4 years ago, but guess what? We got $1 million with your name on it. He'll be back. They all come back. Come on, what are we doing here? But I don't know when Rey's last match will be, but you have to think they'll make a big deal of that last year. Hopefully he's lucky enough to do that. A lot of performers, especially as they get older, an injury sidelines them and then they can't wrestle anymore. And I would hate to see that for anybody. AJ Styles, Jericho, any of these guys that are on the closer edge to retirement than their rookie year, I would hate to see them go out with an injury. Hopefully they can go out on their terms. And then hopefully we can all go out on our terms. And we'll see. And we know where I'm going to be going on my terms, Todd. I talked about it a little bit earlier. But let's dive into Rey here. We got two Reys. We got that main event I was just telling you guys about. Different sized Reys here. But that LWO one from that box set, very undersized, which is weird. And this one's a little taller, and then the main event's the tallest one. So go figure, Rey Mysterio in his 3 different heights. Catch him on different days with lifts in his shoes, Todd McFarlane. That's what's going on there. But Rey looking very good here in 124. But what's your thoughts on this Rey Mysterio? Pickup, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Plenty of bonus videos, bonus content, glamour shot for every video I do. Both my YouTube channels up there and my podcast up there early. A lot to keep you busy on. And best of all, you can support the channel. Why am I looking at Todd McFarlane? You're a proud Patreon member, Todd McFarlane over there. It's always dicey when I do those McFarlane reviews. You always get the first dibs at it. I'm always a little nervous, but it works out in the end, of course. And of course, check out my books, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series, Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toymaker Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Sir Paul 64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, video cast on YouTube. So for the LWO, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.